I'm Matt Gelka in Washington, where Democrats are trying to force the DOJ's hand when it comes to the Epstein files. Meanwhile, one of his co-conspirators is laying out her terms in order to provide congressional testimony. Ghislaine Maxwell's attorneys say she's willing to testify to Congress if they meet a list of demands, or she'll be invoking her Fifth Amendment rights. The Jeffrey Epstein associate wants congressional immunity, the questions in advance, and for Congress to wait until Maxwell's appeal to the Supreme Court on her 20-year sex trafficking sentence has run its course. The House Oversight Committee already denied the immunity request, and lawmakers are uncomfortable with granting that for a convicted underage sex trafficker.
I think 20 years was a pittance. I think she should have a life sentence at least. I mean, think of all these unspeakable crimes.
Epstein's ties to the president are also back in the spotlight after Trump told reporters this week how his former friendship with the well-connected financier ended.
People were taken out of the spa, hired by him. In other words, gone. And other people would come and complain, this guy is taking people from the spa. I didn't know that. And then when I heard about it, I told him, I said, listen, we don't want you taking our people, whether it was spa or not spa. I don't want him taking people. And he was fine, and then not too long after that, he did it again, and I said, out of here.
One of the women appears to be Virginia Giuffre, an Epstein victim who died by suicide earlier this year. She previously testified she was recruited by Maxwell at Mar-a-Lago in 2000 before being trafficked by Epstein. The administration continues to face pressure both from supporters and Democrats who are now trying to use a century-old federal law to force the Department of Justice to release all Epstein-related files.
Donald Trump campaigned on releasing the Epstein files. He broke that promise.
The DOJ has cited public interest in the case in trying to get Epstein grand jury testimony unsealed. It's unclear what new information that might produce. A DOJ filing says only 2 law enforcement officers provided witness testimony and believes most victim testimony has been made public at trial already. Reporting in Washington, I'm Matt Gelka.